And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome to the New Year's Eve festivities here on 2K Sports. We're ready to bring the year to a close in style. With Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And let's take a look now at some numbers for James Harden.
He hasn't been as sharp as we're used to seeing in the last 10 games. You can tell in his passing. His assists are down. Even the simple passes look hard for him. Maybe he can get his groove back tonight.
Just about ready to get this one started. First, let's hear from Allie LaForce. Allie.
Hey, Brian. We've heard a lot of critique of some of the fouls that are called. Ask Warriors head coach Steve Kerr. He said, quote, "We've gotten out of control, gifting offensive players the ability to jump 3 or 4 feet into a guy and draw a foul. It's not a basketball play. Give the defensive player some benefit of the doubt, guys."
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Makes a good point. And celebrating New Year's Eve with a little basketball. Grant, what better way to do it, huh?
I agree. Basketball, New Year's Eve, get a chance to play, hopefully get a win, and then you can have a little minor celebration afterwards.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Morant is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, we've got Patrick Mills. Kevin Durant is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's James Harden, and it's Bembry in at the 3 spot. Now here's Brooks, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Driving to the basket. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Outside Mills. Pass to Harden. Here's Bembry. Clock at 6. Now here's Aldridge. Can't hit that one. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
Jaren Jackson Jr. is one of the most promising young big men that we have in this game, BA. He's capable of spacing the floor and protecting the paint.
Here's Bembry. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Outside Harden.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Outside Durant. Lets the 3 fly. Grizzlies with the rebound. And those big men who block shots and shoot, sometimes given the label unicorns. Would you say Jackson falls into that category, Smitty?
Without question, and you can win with a player like Jaren Jackson. He doesn't need the ball in his hands to have a positive impact on this game.
Adams controls the rebound and the putback.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
Pass to Bembry. Here's Aldridge. There's a screen by Aldridge. Here's Mills. Count the basket.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 4 to start. Adams up top, takes it inside. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Always aggressive, but not always assertive offensively. Steven Adams taking it right to the defense.
Pass to Harden. There's a screen by Aldridge. Harden misses. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Back to Bane. Here's the 3. No luck on that one. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Here's Bembry. Brooks defending. Pass to Durant. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Combine Durant's length with that kind of touch. What's the defense supposed to do?
Morant against Harden. Oh, stolen by Harden. That shot, no good. Tie game in Brooklyn. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And the fourth pick in 2018, Jaren Jackson Jr., the rare NBA-ready defender, he talked about where he can make the most impact.
Probably be more of a backline help, talk more, give more help for the rotations because, you know, depending on what team you play, there's a lot of specific things you got to do to guard a certain player.
A veteran's understanding of help and positioning, Grant.
Yeah, I love that defensive mind approach. That's why they're a team to be reckoned with.
Let's get you back to the action on the floor as the New Year's Eve festivities continue.
Oh, did you see that?
Can you believe that move? That is power. That is grace. That is awesome.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Looking at Blake Griffin, he's battled a ton of injuries. They've definitely taken a toll on him at times, but he continues to be a fighter.
Pass to Jones. Here's Conchar. He takes it in. Soft touch off the glass. Conchar's got his first basket. You feel bad for Griffin, considering how often he's been hurt. Smitty, seems like he just can't catch a break.
You're so right, but let's give him credit for gutting through it, adapting his game over time also, wanting to play in this league as long as he can.
Last 2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
With the step back, here's Jones. Oh, great D that time from Griffin. Melton against Carter. Pass to Harden. There's the drive. Got it.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Anderson with a screen. Here's Jones. That shot off. Oh, excellent D there from Harden. Outside, Brown. Pass to Carter. This one for three. The shot that time not on target. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Now Jones, defended by Harden. On the wing, Jones. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And again, Memphis no good. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Harden, the pass to Griffin. Pass to Carter. Johnson a screen on Anderson. Back to Griffin. The three is up. And he can't get that one.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Anderson with it. Tillman with a screen. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Fires the three. Here's Johnson. Up and in on the layup.
And the length of Johnson really coming into play. Beats everyone to the ball, then right back up with it.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Nets, leading by 4. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm joined with Coach Taylor Jenkins. What's the focus as you look forward to the second half?
Just ignite our pace. You know, everything starts with our defense. Can we pick up our activity? We got to get some stops. Got to keep them off the free throw line. We got to get out and run. They're showing a great crowd in the paint, but just trust the pass. Everyone's got to trust each other, get multiple actions, get some good looks, and hopefully they fall for us.
High expectations for Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Welcome to halftime. First things first, a look ahead at other games on the docket tonight. The Trailblazers will square off against the Lakers out in Los Angeles. That one gets going at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, 7:30 Pacific. And guys, moving on to the Brooklyn Nets. It's been an even game so far.
This is what the home fan loves to see. Their squad coming out and putting together strong performance. We'll see a couple individual standouts, but what really stand out is how hard they work and how they're playing together.
And enough of our shenanigans. It's time to send you back courtside for the second half.
Shenanigans. You know what, Shaq? You're a world-class rapper, platinum albums, blah, blah, blah. Can you rap the word shenanigans in a rap?
Of course. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let me introduce you to my two favorite friends. That's right, baby. We're back with our shenanigans. The pandemic ends and the fans come again. Back to b-ball, y'all been famishing.
Ooh, drop the mic. Bars.
That
Bars.
was solid.
Bars.
Thank you, Ernie. Thank you, Ernie.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And Smitty, there are plenty of good teams in the league. Not many great teams, though. How do you define that, partner? Do you have to win a title to be great?
No, I don't think so. BA, obviously championships matter, but I think being consistent. Look at the Steve Nash Suns, teams that have competed for titles over a sustained period. You have to take pride in that too.
DeAndre Bembry is out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's James Harden. Then there's Patrick Mills. And it's Aldridge in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who'd made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. Morant against Harden. And it's Morant off the drive. Morant with the slam!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce.
You know, well, growing up in a basketball family, Ja Morant's father and mother both hooped. His dad even played some pro ball. And when Ja was old enough, he trained him to follow in his footsteps.
Memphis trailing here. Morant and
Okay.
my! Throw it down!
Yes, he did. You gotta be faster than that to beat Ja Morant to the spot. He's too explosive.
Pass to Harden with the drive, and then Harden with the jam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Morant. Oh, excellent D there from Harden.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
Outside Durant. The 3 sends it home from three-point land. And now a 9-point Nets lead.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Brooks outside. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Adams with a screen on Harden. Here's Morant. No good on the shot. Good D by Aldridge. And here's Durant. Over Morant. Durant's shot is off. And so it's Brooklyn. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back with you shortly. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. On the court for Memphis, Desmond Bane is out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then it's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Jackson in at the center, locking down the middle. Melton, pass to Clark. Oh, stolen by Harden. On the wing, Durant from outside the arc. That doesn't go either for Durant. Well, the Grizzlies shooting about 35% so far in this game. Jackson, left side. Shoots over Mills. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got his first points in this one.
He can beat you from the outside and the inside. Jaren Jackson's versatility and his skill set is a huge asset for this team.
Right wing. Back to Durant. Up and over Brooks. And that one's good by Durant. And the Nets lead by 9.
KD's height and length make him a nightmare. He can easily get a shot off.
Durant against Brooks. Jackson with a screen on Durant. Kicks it out to Jackson. 3-pointer off the mark. And Brooklyn's shooting it at 52%. Durant drives in. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now an 11-point Brooklyn lead.
For a guy who is almost 7 feet, Kevin Durant has tight handles.
Brooks, the pass to Melton. Tipped. Durant against Brooks. Screen by Griffin. 18 feet out. And Kevin Durant again. Durant's got 6 in the quarter.
What versatile shooting by KD, making the most of a mid-range look.
Here's Brooks. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Nets.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for James Harden.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
Mills with it. So we see the Nets taking the W here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
James, I'd love to know whether it's scoring, playmaking, or your defense. What aspect of your game are you most proud of?
Being able to play a full course of a game and, make an impact every single play. That's what I'm here for, and that's what I have to do.
It's been fun to watch.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. Now it's time for the New Balance Player of the Game, James Harden.